Let us continue solid state. In the solid state, we have discussed some of the semiconductors. Some of the semiconductors we discussed. In that continuation, we'll see, we'll take some metal oxides. One is titanium oxide. Next one is chromium dioxide. Next one is rhenium trioxide we took. These are their conductivity. How the conductivity will be there? How the conductivity will be there for these metal oxides means like metals. Conductivity of these metal oxides like metals. How the conductivity is there for these metal oxides? Just like metals. Sir. Next we will take vanadium monoxide, vanadium dioxide we will take. Now, how this conductivity will be there? How this conductivity will be there for these oxides? It is just like metals and just like insulators, which is possible means that depend on temperature. So this VO, vanadium monoxide and vanadium dioxide has conductivity just like what means just like metals. Sometimes the conductivity is just like insulators. Whether it will have a metallic conductivity or insulator conductivity means that depends on temperature. That depends on temperature, we can say. So we'll proceed to next topic in the solid state. Now I will consider a solid. I will consider this solid. I will take at 0 Kelvin. I will take at 0 Kelvin. Is it possible practically? Practically, we did not reach 0 Kelvin so far. So that means we are going to say about some non-practical thing we are going to say. That's why we took 0 Kelvin. Sir. Then we will take a 100% pure substance. Exactly 100% pure substance. Practically how it will be there? Practically whatever you prepare, that is exactly not 100% so far. Practically whatever you prepare, that is exactly not 100% till now. So that we took here exactly 100% pure means we want to say some imaginating thing. Some imaginating thing we want to say. So that we took this point. Sir. Then we will take a perfect regular arrangement of constituent particles. Perfect regular arrangement of constituent particles. Perfectness. Now we will say about perfectness. Is there any work as 100% perfectness in the universe? Not at all there. Nothing is 100% perfect. It is practical. Whatever you take, some negative will be there. Some error will be there. We can't say that 100% perfect. Suppose we are doing some work. Can we say that that is 100% perfect? We can't at all. If you analyze it, we can come to know that it is not 100%. So here we took a perfect regular arrangement means something, some imagination we want to make it so that we consider like this. So that means what are the points we considered that is not possible practically, not possible in real situation. Those points we considered. Sir. That means we want to say about something, some imagination. Sir. So one is 0 Kelvin, one is 100% pure, Next one is perfect regular arrangement. Now, as per these conditions, as per these points, you say whether the solid is a crystalline solid or amorphous solid. What do you say? Now, perfect regular arrangement we said. Perfect regular arrangement means, do you want to say this solid as crystalline solid or amorphous solid? What do you want to say? Do you want to say the solid is a crystal? Okay, you are saying that crystalline. Sir. So we will leave about this amorphous. We are leaving about amorphous. First, we will talk about crystalline solid. We will talk. So now we will take a crystalline solid. So practically we will see about crystalline solid. Practically, if we see the crystalline solid are a long range order. Long range order. That means in the crystalline solid, how the arrangement of constituent particles will be there means regular arrangement, but that is a long range order, but that is not a perfect regular arrangement. Sir, that means practically available crystals also have some irregularity in the arrangement. Generally, we will say crystalline solids means regular arrangement of particles. Amorphous means irregular arrangement of particles. So crystalline means we can say long range order. Sir, but here how we are considering, it is perfect regular arrangement. Perfect regular arrangement means this is here we considering, here we are saying about this crystal, it is somewhat deviating from practically available crystalline solids. Practically available crystalline solids, in that it is having deviation. That means it is having higher quality than this one. Okay, sorry, okay. So anyhow, we are calling this is as crystals. Okay, so those solids are what means crystals we are saying. Okay, so perfect regular arrangement means you are saying that they are crystals. Sir, crystals. That means crystalline solids you are saying. Okay, 100% pure means no impurity at all. No impurity means impurity also will affect the arrangement. So impurity is not there, so that in the regular arrangement there is no deviation. Impurity is not there, 100% pure, so impurity is not there. So impurity also will affect regular arrangement. That will not be there here. That will not be there in this place. In this place, in this crystals, impurity not there. Therefore, due to impurity, deviation in regular arrangement is not there. So temperature is 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin in the sense temperature is 0. Temperature 0 means kinetic energy is 0. Kinetic energy 0 means no vibration, no rotation, no translational. Since no vibration, regarding arrangement, there is no irregularity. Temperature is 0. So kinetic energy is 0. Kinetic energy is 0. Therefore, there is no irregularity. So how these crystals will be there? In these crystals, as per this point of view, irregularity will be there to certain extent or not there. What do you say? In these crystals, generally crystalline solids means long range order. That means there also some irregularity will be there. Now, as per these assumptions, as per these points, okay, the crystals are having at this condition, the crystal is having at this condition, is having what irregularity in arrangement? What is the irregularity in the arrangement? What is the value? Will it have some value or will it have 0? What is the irregularity in the arrangement in these crystals as per this condition? At this condition, how much value? Shall we say it is 0 or shall we say some x? What do you say? Irregularity, how much do you say? Okay, so you are saying that irregularity is 0. Such a type of crystals, Such a type of crystals are called what? What is the name of these crystals? What is the name of these crystals? What shall we call? Okay, these crystals are called ideal crystals. So ideal crystals means temperature should be 0 Kelvin, purity should be 100%, arrangement, regularity in arrangement is perfect. Perfect regular arrangement, 100% pure, 0 Kelvin. Okay, so if you take the crystals under this condition, then that crystal is ideal crystal. Now we will talk practically. Practically 0 Kelvin, is it possible or not, you think? Practically exactly 100% pure, is it possible or not, you think? So perfect regular arrangement. You think that practically you might have seen many things. Those things you recall it and say whether whatever the work we have done, that is exactly perfect. Can you say that also? You think it. So from this point of view, you say ideal crystal practically possible or not possible at all. What do you say? Ideal crystal practically possible or not? Ideal crystal practically possible, shall we say, or not possible, shall we say? So we can say that ideal crystal not at all possible practically. That means we are having solids. We are having many crystalline solids are there. Many crystalline solids are there. Many crystalline solids means what is the example? In the lab we have done salt analysis. In the salt analysis, most of the salts are called crystals. Lead nitrate crystals, copper sulfate crystals, aluminum sulfate crystals. Like this, many crystals we have handled in the lab. So many crystalline solids are available. Many crystalline solids are available in the day-to-day life. Many metals we are using: copper metal, silver metal, gold metal, iron metal, platinum metal. Like this, plenty of metals we are using. We are using silicon chips. We are using. So in the day-to-day life, many metals and non-metals we are using. In that case, many are crystalline solids. So we are using most of the crystalline solids we are using. Most of the crystalline solids, for example, copper vessels, silver ornaments, iron vessels, silicon chips. Like this, many solids we are using. Many crystalline solids we are using. Now, those crystalline solids are not ideal crystals means those crystalline solids are not coming under this category. All the crystalline solids are not coming under this category. So, perfect regular arrangement is not possible for crystalline solids because of what? What is the reason? In the crystalline solids, perfect regular arrangement is not there. That some imperfectness is there. Some imperfectness is there. Imperfectness is there. That imperfectness is due to what reason, do you say? So whatever the crystalline solids we use, that has some imperfectness. All the crystalline solids are not exactly perfect. This is only practical. All the crystalline solids have imperfectness. This is only practically possible. Now imperfectness is due to what? Imperfectness is there. All the crystalline solids are having imperfectness. That is due to what? That is due to what means you are saying that one is impurity. Sir, one reason is impurity. Sir, you are saying that one reason is impurity. Okay. We will see regarding another reason, some other reasons. What is the some other reasons? That also we will see. What is the some other reasons? Some other reasons means lattice points are there. We will take some other reasons. Now we will take some other reasons. What means lattice points will take. Which are called lattice points? Which are called lattice points, we can say. If you take FCC, in that lattice points, which means corners and face centers. Corners and face centers are called lattice points. Like that BCC, like this we can say. Suppose the constituent particle which is there in the lattice point may miss from it, may miss. So may miss from that place, missing. Is it possible or not, you think it? Lattice points are there. Lattice points means, for example, FCC, if you take corners and face centers are lattice points. In the lattice points, what will be there? If you take metal, atoms will be there. If you take compound, ions will be there. Suppose if you are taking sodium chloride. If you take sodium chloride in the lattice point, what will be there? Ions will be there. If you take sodium, if you take in the lattice point, what will be there? Sodium atoms will be there. Sodium atom, sodium crystal comes under BCC. Sodium crystal comes under BCC. NaCl comes under FCC. So if we take sodium crystal in the lattice points, sodium atoms will be there. If we take sodium chloride crystal in the lattice points, ions will be there. So one possibility is ions are in the lattice point, constituent particles in the lattice points may miss from its, missing from that place. That is one possibility. Missing in the sense going out from that crystal. Going out from that crystal. Otherwise, going to interstitial void. That is also possible. Interstitial void, going to interstitial void. Otherwise, going out from the crystal. Going out from the crystal. Like this possibility is there. Otherwise, something from external will come and sit over this crystal. Something from external. Something from external will come and sit in the crystal. Due to that also, imperfectness will be there. So, due to what and all imperfectness is there? Imperfectness is due to impurity. Imperfectness is due to impurity or constituent particles missing from the lattice points. Missing in the sense going out of the crystal or going into the interstitial void. Going into interstitial void or something, some outside thing will come and sit into the crystal. Like this, many possibilities are there. So that imperfectness comes. You may be asking a question. How this will happen? How this will happen? You may be asking a question. We can say that these will not happen if you do not disturb them. If you do not disturb these crystals. Without disturbing these crystals, can we be? Certainly disturbance will be there. Disturbance in the sense we are handling means that is one disturbance. External air is making external air coming and contacting with this means disturbance. Like this, disturbance in the sense in any way we can say disturbance. Due to that, like these points are possible. Due to that, imperfectness comes. So that understand that imperfectness regarding arrangement. Imperfectness regarding arrangement due to impurity, one correct. Due to impurity, we said due to missing of constituent particles from the lattice points. Missing in the sense going to interstitial void. Interstitial void means what? Interstitial void means we said one is octahedral void, another one is a tetrahedral void. For FCC we said or for HCP we said. Interstitial void is octahedral void or tetrahedral void. For FCC or HCP we said like this. Other voids also possible for other crystals. For FCC and HCP means octahedral void and tetrahedral void, provided the constituent particles are same and is sphere. So that interstitial void also possible. And going out of the crystal means what? That means the constituent particle from the lattice point go out, escaping out. Then that place will be vacant. Like this also possibility is there. Therefore, we are getting a imperfectness. If the imperfectness is due to lattice point, if the imperfectness is at lattice point, if imperfectness is at lattice point or around lattice point or around lattice point, then we can say that is called point defects. Then that we will call it as a point defects. If the imperfectness is in the entire row of lattice points, entire row of lattice points, then that defect is called crystal defects. Then the defect is called crystal defects, you can say. So imperfectness means a defect. Imperfectness means deviating from regularity. That means a defect. Two types of defects. One is called point defects, another one is called crystal defects. Point defects means defect is there. That means deviation from regular arrangement at lattice point or around lattice point. Crystal defects means deviation from regular arrangement in the entire row of lattice points. That is called crystal defects. So in the imperfectness, two types. One is point defects, another one is crystal defects. In the syllabus, point defects is there. So we are discussing in detail about point defects. So now we will discuss detail about what means point defects. We will discuss. Sir, okay. Now we will consider this ideal crystals. We will consider. In the ideal crystals, ideal crystal will have formula. Ideal crystal will have formula. If the now practically available compound is having formula. If the formula of this practically available compound is equal to the formula of ideal crystal, then that crystals are called what means stoichiometric crystals. Stoichiometric crystals. If the formula of practically available compounds is not equal to ideal crystal, then that compound is called non-stoichiometric compounds. Non-stoichiometric compounds. Okay, so now we discussed stoichiometric compounds and non-stoichiometric compounds. Okay, so two compounds, one is called what means stoichiometric compounds, another one is called what means non-stoichiometric compounds. Non-stoichiometric compounds. Now we will take ideal crystal. What is that? Means ideal crystal is called sodium chloride. So what is the formula of sodium chloride? If it is ideal crystal means NaCl. Formula of sodium chloride, if it is ideal crystal, formula is NaCl. Sir, practically what sodium chloride is available, that we will see. So practically available sodium chloride is having formula like this. So like this formula is available. So here the formula of sodium chloride is same like ideal crystal. Therefore, these crystals are stoichiometric crystals. Defects in these crystals are called stoichiometric defects. Stoichiometric defects. Now, in this case, here sodium chloride formula is not like ideal crystal sodium chloride formula. Therefore, this crystal is a non-stoichiometric crystals. Defects in these crystals is called non-stoichiometric defects. Therefore, point defects classified into two types. Point defects classified into two types. One is called stoichiometric defects. Another one is called non-stoichiometric defects. So point defects we are classifying into two types. Point defects we are classifying into two types. One is called stoichiometric defects. Another one is called non-stoichiometric defects. So stoichiometric means the formula of the crystal is same like ideal crystal. Non-stoichiometric means the formula of the crystal is not like ideal crystal. Okay, so now first, what is point defect? Point defect means deviation in regular arrangement at lattice point or around lattice point is called point defect. In point defect, two types possible. One is stoichiometric defects, another one is non-stoichiometric defects. Stoichiometric means formula of the crystal is same like ideal crystal. Non-stoichiometric means formula of the crystal is not like ideal crystal. So in point defects, two types: stoichiometric defects, non-stoichiometric defects. So now we will take a stoichiometric defects. We will take in stoichiometric defects. What are the possibility? What are the types we will take? And we will go for non-stoichiometric defect. There also, what are the possibilities? What are the types that we will see? So first we will go for a stoichiometric defects. So we are taking a stoichiometric defects. Stoichiometric defects we will take. So in this, for this stoichiometric defects, first one I will take one example. What is that means? Ideal crystal of sodium chloride I will take. Now I will take ideal crystal of sodium chloride. This how the ideal crystal of sodium chloride will be there. That crystal nature we will see first. How the ideal crystal of sodium chloride will be there means first one, if you take sodium ion, neighbor is Cl minus ion. In sodium chloride, sodium ions and Cl minus ions will be arranged like this. In the sodium chloride, sodium ions and Cl minus ions will be arranged in a regular order like this. Okay. So we arranged sodium ions and Cl minus ions like this in sodium chloride crystal. Actually, how you have to think, it is coming under FCC. If Cl minus forms FCC, Na plus will occupy octahedral voids. Okay, that is, it is ideal crystal of sodium chloride. Sir, now due to some reason, this sodium chloride, how it is appearing means like this it is appearing. The appearance of sodium chloride is like this. The appearance of sodium chloride is like this due to some reasons. So due to some reasons, what happened means this place is left vacant and this place is left vacant like this. Practically this crystal is existing. This is what means ideal crystal. This sodium chloride practically existing like this. It is one of the possibilities of existence of sodium chloride. Okay, practically available sodium chloride, one possibility is this one. We will see other possibilities later. This is one possibility. This is one possibility we can say. So in this possibility, you see this crystal system here, this place. Shall we say this lattice point is vacant, shall we say, or what? Now this lattice point is vacant or what do you say? Similarly, you say this lattice point is vacant or what? What do you say? So what do you say regarding this point and this point? This point is vacant or this point is vacant? Do you say these points are vacant points, or what do you say? What do you say regarding this? Do you say that these two are called lattice points or not? What do you say this? Do you say these two are lattice points, but they are vacant? Can we call these two are lattice points vacant lattice points, shall we say, or no? Sir, shall we say at least this one? Shall we say it is vacant lattice point? Shall we say this is called a vacant lattice point? Vacant lattice point, shall we say? Shall we call this is as a vacant octahedral void? Shall we call or not? Shall we say or not? Sodium chloride practically we are using. In the practically using sodium chloride, that crystal structure, if you see, one of the possibilities like this. One of the possibilities like this in the sodium chloride crystal. Now, we are using sodium chloride in the day-to-day life. In that case, one possibility for the crystal structure is this one. Like this, vacant site is possible. Now the question is, can we call this is as a vacant lattice point? If Cl minus forms FCC, yes. This is here, what should be there? Na plus. That is octahedral void. If you take, then shall we say it is vacant octahedral void? Sir. So now in this place, as per this structure, this is one of the possibility. It is correct. As per this structure, shall we say ions are missing? Shall we say ions are missing? Shall we say in this case? Here, can we say missing of ionic pairs? Missing of ionic pairs, shall we say? Because here Na plus is missing, here Cl minus is missing. So we can say missing of ionic pairs in this case. This is practically available sodium chloride. In the practically available sodium chloride, ionic pairs are missing. Sir, next shall we say in this one defect is there. In this one, in this crystal, defect is there. That defect is what means vacancy is there. Therefore, shall we call this is as a vacancy defect? Shall we call this is as a vacancy defect? Vacancy is there. Here, defect is what? In this crystal, defect is there or not? Yes, defect is there. What is the defect? Vacant site is the defect. Actually, here what should be there? Cl minus. Here what should be there? Na plus. Those ions are not there. Therefore, defect with respect to vacancy. So we can say it is vacancy defect, we can say. Now, because of this vacancy, how the density of this crystal will be there when compared to ideal crystal? Because of this defect, because of this vacancy defect, how the density of this crystal will be there when compared to ideal crystal? How the density of this crystal will be there when compared to ideal crystal, you think and say. Next, what about electrical neutrality? What about electrical neutrality? What about electrical neutrality? For that, you see this ideal crystal, whether it is electrically neutral or not, that you say, whether it is electrically neutral or not, you see. You see this one, whether it is electrically neutral or not, you see. This defect crystal is electrically neutral or not, you think and say. Then you say about lattice energy of this crystal. Lattice energy of this crystal, you see. You say what happened to the lattice energy of this crystal when compared to ideal crystal. So first you say what is meant by lattice energy? What is meant by lattice energy? Okay, first what we will see, what is the meaning of lattice energy? Lattice energy means we will see first. Now we will take 1 mole of gaseous sodium ions will take. 1 mole of gaseous sodium ions will take. Then we will take 1 mole of gaseous 1 mole of gaseous Cl minus ions will take. Will take 1 mole of gaseous sodium ions and 1 mole of gaseous Cl minus ions will take. Let us think that they are coming closer and forming 1 mole of crystal, 1 mole of sodium chloride crystal, 1 mole of sodium chloride crystal. They come closer to form 1 mole of sodium chloride crystal we will consider. Now you say that during this process energy will be liberated, do you say, or energy will be absorbed, do you say? What do you say? In this process, do you say energy liberation or energy absorption? What do you say? Here, these are ions, positive ion and negative ion. Ions are coming closer and forming solid. When oppositely charged ions will come closer, if there is attraction. Attraction in the sense energy will be liberated. So we can say here in this process energy is liberated. This amount of energy is called what energy means lattice energy. This amount of energy is called what means lattice energy. Now we will say if lattice energy is high, what about stability of crystal? How the stability of crystal will be there, do you say? If lattice energy is high, how the stability of crystal will be there, do you say? You think and say regarding this. If lattice energy is high, how the stability of crystal will be there? You think and say. Now we will do in a opposite way regarding lattice energy. Regarding lattice energy, opposite way will take the definition. We will take this 1 mole of crystal and we will convert the 1 mole of crystal into like this. Okay, we will take 1 mole of sodium chloride crystal. We will convert this 1 mole of sodium chloride crystal into like this ions. During this process, what will happen, do you say? Energy will be absorbed, do you say? Or energy will be liberated, do you say? Now, crystal we are breaking into gaseous ions. So, energy will be absorbed. This is also called lattice energy. In this case, this lattice energy is endothermic, we can say. In this case, we will say lattice energy is exothermic, we can say. Exothermic. Okay, so you say about lattice energy with the stability. Sorry, you think and say. We will stop the class and we'll continue tomorrow.